Welcome everybody to the first installment of the Colgate Cross Country Recap. Essentially what this will be is just a brief breakdown of how the previous meet went for Colgate. What I'd like to do is just provide some observations and insights that you wouldn't typically be able to get just from looking at the result sheets that you'd find online. Our last race was at Albany, October 17th. Conditions weren't great, weren't horrible. It was pretty windy, 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. Temperatures hovering in the low to mid 40s, so not a pleasant day to run. But those temperatures aren't necessarily horrible. It was the wind that really kind of slowed people down, I think. Our number one runner was Holland Reynolds. She ran 19:30, and she's been our number one all year. I expect that trend to continue, especially as we enter the championship phase of our season. Sophomore Tina Bowers had a pretty good race too. I was pretty happy with. She continued to show that she's improved dramatically from last year, and that's a testament to all the work she put in. She was about a half minute faster than last year, so kudos to her. Probably performance of the day would go to Caroline Felvey. She's a sophomore on the team, and she's been a little beat up and trying to work through some injury issues, but she's been working hard on the Alter G treadmill, cross training, things like that to ensure that she still has some fitness to her, and she was able to show that at Albany, being our number 3 runner, and that was the first time she was out on a cross country course in about 6 weeks. So for her to step up and be our number 3 after that kind of layover was pretty impressive, and I'd like to recognize her for that. One good thing about Albany was we did beat a few teams that had beaten us at the previous meet, at the Paul Short meet. So that's generally a pretty good indication that we're improving and we're moving in the right direction. On the men's side, Watson Hansen was our number 1 runner. He ran 25:56 for us, getting 11th place overall. So a good performance from Watson, pretty happy with that. Senior Cody Hawkins probably had the best performance of the day. He ran 26:30, and as a senior, we'll be looking for him to kind of step it up as we enter our championship phase of the season, and hopefully with his leadership, we'll have some folks that'll follow his lead. The strategy for the men was to get out pretty hard. I know ideally you'd want to even split or maybe even negative split 8K cross country race, but for us, we're really looking ahead to the Patriot League Championship, and getting out harder into oxygen debt and having to work through that for the rest of the race really provides, hopefully, a good training stimulus and hopefully a good response for us. Again, as we look forward to the Patriot League Championship. Our next meet will be the Patriot League Championship, which is on our home course, 8K distance, and for the women, the 6K distance. And that'll be on October 31st. And that's a meet we hope to surprise a few folks. We'll see you next time.